We just sit here putting new bulbs in the house. On the left side is my property, on the right side is Mel's. It burnt down his driveway, burnt down the house, came down his driveway, stopped at the end of the driveway where my property starts, and just stopped right there. The leaves are still, everything that was on Mel's burnt, but stopped right on mountain. His blue marked with a blue tag right there. That's his property. Mine starts right there. Then goes off towards the mountain. It just burnt Mel's. Ain't that weird? Bye-bye.
Yes, it sure is.
This was my first neighbor's house. Here I came to. I call him the little hermit guy. I don't know what his name was. He's the guy who had the stroke last year and disappeared. Was in LaCotte. He crashed his truck and wasn't there for a year. Nobody knew where he was or who he was. That tree right there was blocking his path and us for getting past him. It burnt the cable lines down. He was the first one I picked up on the way out that night. It caused all these other houses burnt down. He got rid of my bumper and he stayed with me. These places here were all ablaze when we went through here. As you can see, every single one of them burnt down. These are all my neighbors' houses. Cable lines are still melted, but they got the power back up Tuesday and people moved back in. Those people right there are the ones that always came up and prayed for Linda all the time. That's one of their daughters right there. Those trailers are burnt down to the ground. They were on. See, I didn't leave till like 9:35. There was no warning saying evacuation. There wasn't even any fire because I just come through here groceries an hour before. This is all perfectly fine. That's how fast these fires came through. I got one little spot fire right there. I'll go over and stomp out. Let me take care of that right now. Here's my third neighbor I picked up along the way. His house right there was ablaze when we came through, and somewhere along the way they brought that car back. I don't know who brought that car back, but they always kept that one covered up there. And they just bought this house over here. That one burnt down a week before. There was a tree block, and he was the first one trying to get off the main road. This is Beach Branch. So all these houses here had already burnt down when I came through here. I don't mean just burning, I mean burnt to the ground. I just come through here off this road right here. It goes to Gatlinburg, Food City, an hour and a half before. And there was nothing going on here. From that hour and a half, this was all burnt to the ground. But there was a tree blocking the road here. We cut loose so we can get that guy off because he couldn't go any further. And that was a blaze up that way. He couldn't go that way. And then down here, there's another tree block. And now the four of us is on a line now behind me. Right up here by this house here that burnt down, right there. I cleared that path. We all got out of there. All the way down to the fire chief's house. And that's where we all went through the tunnel, except for the guy who went back there. He went back to his house for some reason. And he went back to his house. They said they found him and his wife burnt to death in their cars. He was right against my bumper. It was so smoky you couldn't see nothing. I said, guys, just stay right on my bumper. Oh, I forgot about this one. That tree was blocking our path right here. It was burning. It was all blocked in here. So now we was all pinned behind fire in front, fire behind. And I cut that one. I pulled so much fire through the chainsaw that this guy here just called and said he's stuck. He needs help getting picked back up. Almost passed him up. Let me run up here and take care of him. He's an older guy. Pulled so much fire through my breather, it melted my breather, my chainsaw. It destroyed my chainsaw, but it got us all off this mountain. That's what matters. Right down through here is where we got in behind the people from Florida, right past the fire chief's house. These places, they were just going like 5 miles an hour. And we watched a minivan just right past it because this house was abandoned. In the videos they put on Channel 8 News up here, you'll see me talking about the people moved because the minivan from Alabama just burst into flames. That was right here. They were stopping to take pictures of this wall of fire right here, and they just burst into flames right there. Nothing you could do. It was so hot. As soon as you open your doors, the hair on your arms just singed off. Not from the fire, just from the heat. That was the Westgate building there, burned down. The little church burnt down up here. But I got 4 people in a convoy behind me up to this point, right in here. Right up here by this church. And that guy back here on the corner, I never did know his name. 16 years, I'd always wave, he just kind of nod. That was the church that burnt down. He turned back and went to his house, and they said that they had parked in a driveway, burnt to death. I said, no, they were right on my bumper. So I had them right. They were the first car in line, actually, on my bumper. And they stopped and went back. This is how close they were to getting off. But I got 3 of the 4 families out of the fire. Otherwise, they'd all burnt to death. In the process, I destroyed my chainsaw and melted my axle. Or bent my axle, because I had to pull them trees off and telephone poles. I had to run over and clear the line for everybody else. But I got them people out of there. That's why my truck's hopping up and down like this now. So, I'm trying to figure out where I can get 2 axles put on the back of my truck now and be alright. Here's all of our neighbors' houses. I hope to God they're all okay. Everything's on fire around here. There's 2 idiots from Florida that's holding everybody back. I think one of the trucks just melted. Your tires are sticking to the road. You can't park in front of a blazing house. That idiot did. Well, at least need a big downpour is what we need now. Alright, let me go see what's going on out here. I ain't sitting here. That's for damn sure. If we have to, we can hide in the tunnel. Let me ask these people if they're just stupid or if they're just confused or what. They just left their vehicles sitting here. Everybody we just drove by because they want to drive 5 miles an hour stuck back there. Well, we got down without melting our tires somehow. Those idiots back there didn't make it out. He's going too freaking slow. Their tires melted. Ours are almost melted. You hear them sticking to the road? But they're okay. They didn't melt. Alright, let's get rolling.